there was this thread on Twitter that started out basically, somebody was apparently on a plane and said, you know, I keep getting asked, why am I still wearing a mask? And I'm wondering what are good responses. And, you know, there were a few you know, kind of funny responses to this, like, well, because I have COVID, right? Which immediately caused people to back up, because I have COVID now. But, or I just back from Africa, I was exposed to Ebola, or because I don't want to do what the government tells me to do, and the government tells me I can take my mask off now. I'm not a sheeple. You know, there was a bunch of funny ones there. So do you have a funny response? What, has anybody asked you, why are you still wearing a mask? I found, you know, I had to go into the Home Depot on Saturday because I've got a circuit breaker that feeds the power in my house to my office and thus my computers and my work. And it's got a ground fault interrupter. And it's failing, as those GFI circuit breakers often do. This one was installed in like 1980 when the house was built. And so I went looking for a replacement. And I was like the only well, I wasn't the only person. There was an older couple, looked like maybe in their 80s, who had masks on, who were walking around in there. But everybody else was barefaced. And, but you know, what I noticed, and there was one guy working in there who had a mask on. Everybody else didn't have masks on. But what I noticed was that nobody seemed to care. Nobody gave me weird looks. Nobody treated me odd. You know, it was, I think, kind of no big deal. But apparently there's this epidemic of people not wearing masks, coming up to people with masks and saying, oh, how come you're still wearing a mask? So what do you say?